Okay. So shall we start?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're starting this meeting, and I guess I'm supposed to say it's being held according to Robert's Rules of Orders, something I never would have envisioned myself saying. But let's go then. Starting off, is there an approval of the minutes from January 13th? Does anybody want to make a motion?
Susan so moves.
Second? Yes? Is that a yes, Alan? Oh, I don't hear Alan.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
It
All
was
right,
actually on
okay.
mute. There it is. President expert.
Okay, the minutes have been approved, and I have no remarks standing in for Tony and Mike, but we just had a terrible storm, and I hope everybody's weathered it. And Jenny, I want to thank you for the Drum Point neighborhood Facebook system, because I found a good snow shoveler. And
what?
I found a good snow shoveler that was recommended.
Good.
Seth Ryback, he was terrifically endorsed by two people. I figured that sounded good to me, and he shoveled my walk today, late afternoon. Okay, let's go to the office update, which would be Rhea.
Okay. Speaking of the storm, got the invoice from Grover's Lawnscape, and total was $66,390. But because Governor Moore had declared a state of emergency, we may be able to recoup some of that, and that's based on, I think, a 2010 storm. Snow, not ice. And the same thing had happened. There was a 3-day period where we could submit our costs, and we were reimbursed for those 3 days 80% of our cost. And that's again because we are a special tax district.
Yeah.
So I've sent that invoice to the county, and it's a relatively new woman in finance. So she, I asked her, let her know about what had happened in 2010 and what do I need to do, to be part of that, because it goes through the county. And she's not responded yet. So hopefully it will go as smoothly as it did in 2010. It was really easy. So we'll see. Along with that, I will say this has been a really difficult storm. The ice, it's relentless. And, there are still people that can't seem to get out of their driveway and so on. A lot of complaints about driveways being kind of plowed in, if you will. But this time more so because it was ice. I've contacted somebody at the county, left a voicemail, asking, Mike Snap suggested this, asking who they use to do that salt brine spray, which is, I think, what they did this year prior to anything happening. Well, they always do it prior. But it was much better on the county roads. Although I was told there were roads in the northern part of the county that were just as bad as our roads. We were not keeping schools closed or anything like that. It was countywide. So anyway, we'll see if anything comes of that. The other thing, I'm still working on statements. I should get them in the mail by Thursday. And of the 1,200 or so, 43 are going to have that claims document, the affidavit in support of judgment included, along with a letter to say a claim has not been filed, but look, this is a claim document. And it kind of gets their attention a little more so than just a letter. And I send that when they are 3 years in arrears. So there's 43 of those going out, and a list of 30 that I'll start working on to get claims filed. So, and that's it.
Did we just blow our whole budget if we don't get reimbursed?
No, I think there's another 35. But when I submit it, since I'm submitting it to the county, special tax district, it can go over. Yeah. It's a guideline, budget's a guideline, what have you. I think we budgeted like 95 or 96. I can't see it here. Snow removal.
Maria, in 2010, when we got reimbursed, how long did that take for us to get reimbursed?
Oh, God, I don't remember. I don't remember, really. Several weeks, I'm sure. Several weeks, I'm sure.
Oh, I would have thought you would have said several months, so several weeks sounds pretty good.
Right. I really don't remember, though, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Fine. I was more curious.
Yeah.
Concerned.
The only good thing about the storm is at least up where I am, we didn't lose our electricity. I don't know about down there.
I didn't hear of anybody losing it in Drum Point, but I don't know. I didn't in Wildwood.
I didn't at Beach Drive. We were fine.
Yeah, good.
Okay, moving along, the committee roundtable reports, the Operations and Roads Committee. I think that's Rhea, you again.
Yeah,
Maybe we've covered it all.
There's really no update. Nothing's going on this time of year, so.
And I guess you're also finance right now.
Well, I've already kind of given you a report.
Well,
statements are going out, and people owe money,
so we've
so
covered
there's
that.
really no report.
And then I'm next on the Environmental Committee, then Ginny. But as I said in the past, I don't do anything about the Phragmites until the end of June when I go around and take photos and see what Mark Smith has to say. Ginny, do you have anything? No,
I don't.
Okay.
I have just one little input. I just, I just got an email from Bruce Fall, who's kind of overseeing the Ivy League these days, and I'll be sending a community email tomorrow. The next meeting, scheduled to remove ivy is this Saturday from 9 until 11, and I didn't take note of which lot it would be on, but I'll send an email tomorrow about that.
Okay, next is the Safety Committee. I assume John is not there, but he said he's sitting for his exams now.
Yeah, he's ready
operator.
to, yes.
Okay, and then the Welcoming Committee, Rhea, again, it's you.
No report.
We're not welcoming anybody these
Nope,
days?
nope, too cold.
I think this is a bad time of the year for people to move. And Mike Snap and the Planning Committee, I guess we're just going to pass by that.
Right. Well, he's out of town, so yes.
Yeah, he's out of town, so. Do we have anything as far as unfinished business goes other than the executive session?
I don't think so.
I mean, I can't think of it. I can't think of any. And new business, I don't know that we have any new business unless somebody has something to bring up. Okay. Well, the schedule for the next meeting then would be either March 3rd or March 10th. So
Well,
those
and
would be the-
Tony requested, he called me the other day, and he requested the meeting be either the second Tuesday, which would be the 10th, or like Wednesday or Thursday. Well, he said Wednesday, the first week.
So that would be the 4th or the 5th.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any preference? I have no problem with March 10th, if we want to keep it on a Tuesday.
It
Works
works.
for me.
It works for me.
Works for me. Works for March 10th.
Works for me.
Yep, okay, let's do the 10th then.
Okay.
I think I may have broken Tony's record of the fastest meeting.
Possibly. You're not there yet, but yeah, possibly.
I'll have to rub it into him then.
Absolutely.
And so now we have the executive session, which is to discuss
Well-
replacing Jack with Mike.
Well,
Thomas.
and we need to make a motion to adjourn to executive
Okay.
session. So
Will
somebody,
somebody make a motion that we adjourn?
I motion to adjourn.
Second?
okay.
We're adjourned.